Can I get a small long black to dash at milk, please?
Small long black?
Yes, please.
€3.80, right?
With a bit of milk, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you. No, you can get shamed. Oh, no. CIA everywhere. I'm back at the library. I'm going to try to do the Facebook thing here and not leave for a bit. See how it works. I've got my back stuff done, so. Oh, it seems a lot of cars in the car park here at the mall. Doesn't seem hectic, so. I look like shit too. Look at my hair. So. Sorry to be painful. Look, I am a member here, but I forgot my library card. Is there any chance I can still hop on the computer, or?
Yeah, you can have a
I
guest
guess.
card.
Oh, okay, yeah. Thank you so much. Okay. Okay, that did not work out, so... probably what I can do is go to a different place. That guy has a cool moustache. Oh. So that didn't work out. I might have to go somewhere else. So my quest, the journey continues, I guess. So it's the journey continues. So John, I won't be able to see this week. Anyway, fucking bullshit.
The 500 feet landing. Stop it only roll. Inside. One on final inside. Roger, you're number 2 behind. Wind check 3508. Copy, number 2 behind. Message you want initial. Spit, also the C-130 inside, he's joining initial fire overhead. Roger. Bison, continue, aim a bit, well, keep in mind, the spit is about to turn base. You have the spit inside? Bison 2-1, Naya with searching. Thank you, spit. Bison, not below 1000. Bison 2-1, roger that, not below 1000. Only cross the runway. Stand by to cross on ground. Red. Roger, Archer 1, taxi, holding point Alpha. Lima Yankee Tango from correct. Process below Easy 53 X-ray Foxtrot. The 500 feet landing. Stop it only roll. Inside. One on final inside. Roger, you're number 2 behind. Wind check 3508. Copy, number 2 behind. Message you want initial. Spit, also the C-130 inside, he's joining initial fire overhead. Roger. Bison, continue, aim a bit, well, keep in mind, the spit is about to turn base. You have the spit inside? Bison 2-1, Naya with searching. Thank you, Spit. Bison, not below 1000. Bison 2-1, roger that, not below 1000. Only cross the runway. Stand by to cross on ground. Go ahead.
Well, I can wait till that. Okay, 12. See if that's still playing.
Dinner, either he gave you guys a shout out to keep kicking his ass in the at the end of the day, but I guarantee you, Chris doesn't give a shit about Greeks. I'm not right. He's probably thought he was above you guys too. Don't fucking those people. I mean, yeah. There's people out there that they think they're a cut above. There's other fucking groups. I can only make fun of the white ones that do. That's how the game works. But, you know, there's a certain country over there in Asia that gives white people a run for their money as far as thinking like they're the chosen ones. And all the other countries out there, Paul, they have paid the price. They have paid the price. But we're not going to talk about that, Paul. We're here to fucking wrap this thing up. We're going to wrap this puppy. Oh, by the way, we didn't talk about, I don't know if you saw it, we didn't talk about the Tyson Fury Wilder fight. But can I just say this? Oh, let's talk. Oh, we didn't talk about is your Boston Red Sox are advancing. Shout out to all the Yankee fans who said to me, have fun getting swept by Tampa. Well, there you go. We had a great time. We had a fun time getting swept by Tampa. Well, here's the thing. I enjoyed the fight. I put a 20-foot screen in my backyard. I put a gigantic movie theater screen in my backyard, and we had an Oktoberfest party. We had a bonfire, and everybody sat around and watched a fucking movie theater-sized screen of the fight. Pretty clear, too. That being said, everybody comparing, people compare. I know they're trying to sell a fight. It's not Gotti Ward. It's not historic. It was a good fight. It was a decent fight. It wasn't the fucking people are making. I gotta tell you, Paul, it was pretty sloppy. It was one of some of the ugliest boxing. It was just hand-fisted. Wilder didn't even block his head, man. Like, I'm watching a fight, like the guy wasn't even protecting himself. And I thought it was cool that Fury went down twice. Never happened before. Wilder got up. I thought it was cool that way, but is that how bad boxing has gotten? Because UFC has taken over so much that when you watch a couple of sloppy guys getting up and down, it becomes one of this. It was a decent fight to watch. There's a new era in boxing. It's the dad bod era. Where you're seeing these guys with dad bods fighting absolutely shredded Adonises, and they're somehow winning. That Latino dude, man. Oh, Ruiz, yeah. I love that guy. He fucking got knocked on his...
What pisses me off is that men never look at their dynamic. They don't look at the part that they play in the fucked up dynamic in society. Men, y'all are not morally superior to women, okay? And, you know, the people that are from the MGTOW group that talk trash about the single mothers and all these women's choices, well, we're all human beings. And anybody can get into a relationship with somebody, and that person can show a representative, and anybody can be bamboozled by somebody. You know, the same thing happened to these men, obviously, that have been traumatized by bad relationships, and the same thing can happen to women. But, you know, certain members would like to just bash and bash and bash and complain and talk trash about women's choices and women's sexuality, but never ever give the same accountability for men, and when they're irresponsible with their sexuality, and when they make the wrong choices and partners. They have their types that they choose too. They sometimes also choose the wrong women to screw, and the wrong women to mess with, and the wrong women to get in relationships with. And then they want to get on their forums and start bashing and complaining. The thing is that suffering is a human trait. Suffering happens to both genders. Suffering happens to both men and women. That is what people need to understand. Okay? Suffering touches us all as human beings. Okay? And the way to deal with suffering is to try to get healing. Go to therapy. Get yourself some help instead of getting on social media and getting on forums and talking trash and spewing hatred towards other people. That's not going to heal your heart. That's not going to improve you as a person. That's going to keep you stunted in your growth. That's going to keep you ignorant. It doesn't help you. It doesn't help you, and you just end up being a...
Yeah, still landing. So like I said, I'm going to talk about my recent convert to Christianity. Not recent convert, but I'm not going to call myself Christian at the moment. Obviously, I was just having a cigarette. It's not very Christian-like. Not very Christian-like. So recently, I'm trying to go through this self-improvement. I am physically being mucked around a bit because of this new job. At least I'm doing, which I'll touch on Christianity in a sec. So I'm going to allow myself a bit of slack this week as well, in terms of organising myself. So at the moment I'm still planning to do hour and a half works. Take this one now. Fuck. One minute. So I forgot to check out the cameras, but that's okay. At the moment I'm trying to allow this, but I tried to do the Facebook thing at the mall, which didn't work. My accounts got suspended, which is actually just annoying, to be honest. I'm waiting a few days to kind of start adding people back on my main Facebook page, but I'm spreading it out, timing it, I guess. I'm still health-minded. My emotional eating last night wasn't that bad at work. I did pick and choose a couple things, but I think I had a couple things, then took one or two bites out and stopped. So at the diggers, but I'm trying to be conscious of it. Like I said, I'm not going to be there much longer. Hopefully this week I can be a bit more comfortable sorting myself out with the new job. But after a while, so I got to buy a new camera, a memory card. After that, I'll probably then consider, I guess, quitting. The diggers, and go back to normal. So I'm going to work Saturday nights and Sunday nights for now, which will be about maybe $300 something, give or take, $300 give or take. Hopefully my weight and stuff can decrease and stuff. I can lose a little bit of weight through this process. After work, relax, sit down. I'm writing a few notes just to see, the thing is, when I'm doing things, I don't think about writing it down. Just little things I got to keep an eye on. So, at least for 2 or 3 more weeks minimum, I guess, I'm going to be fucking all over the place. Now, in terms of my recent testimony, I guess, I've always been interested in philosophy, which has always been a case. Applied philosophy I'm trying to get into now. I've talked about Satanism, which is very much a personal philosophy, which is really interesting. I'm not going to call it sinful, evil, or all that shit. I've always believed in a God, higher power, whatever you want to call it, but I always believed in Satan, in evil and sin. That's just me. So, but I guess self-improvement helps with certain things as well. Trying to teach myself better, healthier thinking, adult thinking, or moral thinking or moral reasoning as well. About it, but I'm a bit worried for the moment, but as soon as things calm down, I'm trying to maintain rather than act out as well. of it. So anyway, this might tie into the girl. Oh fuck! I gotta go to the toilet. Says it's got that much time left till it's exported, so which is that's the current time, and you know, timestamp by the way. Technically this is supposed to be the entire day. So back to my story. This might tie into the girl that I was talking about too. I hate to do it, but she's actually really genuine about this stuff, but she's a Christian, so started reading my Holy Bible. My relationship with Christianity has been funny, I guess. I guess my first brush with it was when I was younger. Some friends that I went to school with were Christians as well, so I hanged out with them a bit. Went to youth groups, a couple Bible studies as well, but yeah, so I was about 15 to 17, 18. Now when I got into drug addiction, which is opposite, I don't know if it's my brief time as a Christian when I was a teenager was to blame, but it happened. That's my journey so far. Never really thought about it till recovery, I guess. Again, I reconnected with some people that I was friends with as a Christian, but now I'm just trying to get the fact that I feel emotionally stable and healthy to kind of try to look after myself better. And I guess just hanging out with that girl too for a little bit, and trying to be more moral, if that makes sense. Has helped out, but I've started reading my Bible again. It's really early, fresh. It's more of a process than anything else. Yeah, so that's my little testimony, you know. I've started reading the Gospels. I'm up to Luke, I think I am. Hang on. Yeah, Luke. So, chapter 5, sorry. So I might read some tonight. I didn't read any this morning because I was just fucking tired. Sorry for swearing, but I guess it's just my connection of trying to become a better person as well. So, yeah, so I'll be going for a walk in about an hour, so 1:30 to 2. 3, sorry. Whew, fucking tired, but try to read the Bible here and then. I listened to an audio book this morning, but yeah. But anyway, a bit nervous about getting the tattoos tomorrow. 7.5, 8 hours, but it's gonna be at least $400, so I get paid on Wednesday this week, which is good. The run time's still getting there, but yeah, but it's annoying. Fuck, what time am I supposed to go tomorrow anyway? Anyway, so the reason why I got the editing thing up now, it's I might do some tonight, editing tonight, but we'll see how it go. But it won't work out long term if I have this editing thing. up and running. So it says he's got fucking 7 hours and 53 minutes to go, but which is about just 8:30 or something. It would finish up, give or take, but you know. Another thing, eggs and stuff. Protein, fiber. Something to add into my. I can't at the moment because of the fucking kitchen and shit. But I can maybe cook eggs. But yeah. But trying to think of ways to fucking bullshit, but still drinking green tea. But see what happens. So I'm doing a meeting tonight. Fucking look unkept and stuff. But try to give this thing a head start too. I might even change my mind about this editing stuff too, just letting it upload, export. For now I'm doing it. When I get home from my walk I might change my plans, and technically it's about a week left of October. I might even start scheduling Facebook posts for the next month, this afternoon. But considering I can't do much with this new Reddit account, because otherwise when you're really new with Reddit you can easily just have this shit stopped and cancelled. They're a bit more free than Facebook, but with that Facebook stuff I might have to wait a while for it to kind of I can redo it again, but just plan, like I did try to plan, like I went to the mall. I probably won't do it tomorrow because of the tattoo, but you know. So anyway, my thoughts on Christianity. For now, I might not actively do much besides maybe I've been trying to catch up with some people to read the Bible with. To read the Bible with, but don't know who or whatever the case is. But I'm still into pagan stuff, philosophy, pagan, witchcraft, satanic philosophy as well, which is still interesting. I like some of the basic thoughts and concepts and stuff. Anything good in my life is credited to me, but anything bad to me it's my fault more so. But I love to have somebody I can read the Bible with too, you know. But I just got too much going on at the moment, but a lot of stuff, so, but, you know, 53, but, you know, my random acts of kindness hasn't been, still there. It's just something, I got a whole 100 envelopes still. I got a fucking notepads I got to set up and hand out, to oh well, you know, I gotta find vloggers and stuff, even Christian fucking vloggers and stuff, the Christian subgenre of YouTube. even that's crowded with some sort of pretentious bullshit. But you know, one of these days I might open up about reading the Bible on camera too, and talk at least basic stuff. So, I haven't continued listening to monks yet. I found a couple of channels I can kind of listen to about with that sort of stuff, but you know, there's a process of life as well. Like, you know, it's a quite normal thing to kind of go experiment on love. You know, especially when you're young, you know, go out drinking and partying, and, you know, partying bullshit. Dude, I've talked about, I'm still smoking cigarettes and say the occasional swear word, and, my no-fap journey's better. It's every few days where I kind of, I wouldn't say the urge, but, you know, looking at porn has been such a part of my life for a while, actually. Predominantly when I'm single, as well, when I don't have that sort of access to sex, I guess. Oh, this jumped. But, you know, it's, I do encourage people to go live life as well, and, you know, experience, or your personal journey can kind of, help fill out the blanks as well, or the void, or the unknown. There's only so much people can teach or show or tell or talk about or think about, and, you know, it's, very, very few. But, you know, don't feel bad, and, you know, you gotta, like, there was that video I was just listening to about MGTOW, you know, hate, resentment, bitterness, shame, regret, remorse, sadness, it's very human as well. Like, my struggles with masturbation, and my struggles with my weight, and eating disorder, and my addiction, I've really got to do something about my smoking as well. It's part of being human as well, so, you know, I guess my sort of Christian thing stems from, wanting to become a better person as well, so it's, but, you know, but be careful, you know, it's little things with maturity as well can teach a lot, you know. My weight issues is just me growing up, not looking after myself properly, you know. But, very much, you know. But, oh, don't know. So, but, you know, it's easy to say it is what it is in life, to be honest, but it's very easy to say that stuff, but, no. Oh, still recording, still got like a bit of battery left, so, but, 2.5 hours, man. See. But you know, yeah. Still don't know what they're doing in this room. Baby stuff, pram. What the fuck is that? What the fuck? What the fuck is that? So, I think I'm way too big for this. If only a small person like myself can say that. I don't know if you can hear the freaking rhinos. I don't know. I really don't know. The blender. That's what I was going to ask. Where they've put the fucking blender. Maybe we should have a look in here first. Date fryer. Have a look around. Whoa. That's still there. So I don't know what that does. Okay, where is it? TV. Okay. I don't think the blender's around. Maybe they put it around here. A kettle. I'm looking. Oh shit. Don't want to break that. Oh shit. I hope they didn't break it, because I got rid of my love handles too. They probably, my housemates probably know where they've put it, but I don't. And ah. Even the neighbours got stuff going on for them. So, catch some feelings. So, have a garage. I found a book. So, it's a coffee machine, a bunch of shit. So, in short, I don't know where the fucking thing would be, but I should, because I got some protein in me. Protein shake, so. I might have to sacrifice this.
Starting an online store is easier than you think. Let me show you how to quickly open one with Shopify. First, go to Shopify.com and start a free trial. Next, create a beautiful... takes the form of informal opinion pieces, either written as forum posts or recorded on video, typically created by fans and former fans.
Back to the walks, guys. So. Creek down there. So it. Well, that sucks, eh? Oh, what the fuck? It's a witch's hat. Oh, it's an actual witch. And it's broken. Maybe I can put it, put it somewhere. Ah, that's just gonna blow off. It's a cool find. What else? So, at least when I'm not working, go for this hour and a half walks. The wind's gonna be annoying. what I can talk about. So, oh, lizard. So, more. To be honest, I spend the rest of my time alone, so. Fucking tired. But. You gotta check this out. So, fucking hell, Spoonville's here. Stay, fix it up a bit. Spoonville. And look, who the fuck did that? Forkville. So cool. May as well. Fix this up a bit. Spoons and shit. Sorry. Oh. So spoons, forks. What the fuck? Now, for the life of me, this rope has been on this tree for fucking so long. So I don't know why it's here, but oh, it's more. So maybe it's some sort of climbing thing too. So I don't know. So I actually don't know what to talk about, to be honest. Just before, I don't know if I don't think I was showing it on camera, but just fucking, I just got reminded of one of my ex. Just felt this fucking anger. You know, it's yeah, little dark phone. So I just had like a spurt of anger. But again, deeply human as well. But you know, see, I've probably said 1,000 times. It's easy to say it is what it is, because you know, the wrongs of the past, was it transgressions of the past, equals the problems of today. If that makes sense. So, yeah. Another thing too, this is probably something to do with the agriculture, but there's like yellow marks that probably represents. But notice it's chopped off, so it's. Oh, that's curious. So here's another one too. More my height too. So yellow mark. Notice it's chopped off too. So, but yeah. So, I guess what I'm doing is just focus on emotional growth as well. Very average as well. I'm fascinated with smells too. But so this time tonight I'll be either getting tattooed or finishing the tattoo. 24 hours time, so gotta double check what time the appointment is. So but walking's a good meditation thing too. I've always found it calm and relaxed. So, but, well, look, I don't know if you saw that, but never stop looking after yourself. I think it's just fucking cause. Oh, birds. But take my camera over to the treehouse too. But be settled with yourself first. Learn how to look after yourself first. Learn the difference between self-care and being selfish. But, and stay. But, you know, sometimes it takes time to... Also, when you listen to other people, listen to what they talk about. So, there's a tennis courts up that way. But, oh, the boat's gone. I just noticed it. I should have had that camera with me. There was a boat across the road just there. Somebody set it on fire, and I should have filmed the remnants of it. But I don't know what happened to it. But fucking white people. It's white people shit. Anyone who goes buys a boat is at the entry level of the Illuminati. I don't know what happened, the boat's gone, so I used to go to school here years ago. Used to. Yup, bunch of fucking kids. I have to. So I'm cleaned up a bit, and I'm back at my original spot. At the moment I'm trying to find some vloggers I can kind of chill out and watch too. But yeah, you know, just may as well. I'm actually feeling tired at the moment, so see what happens, okay? So yeah, it's just to cut what I'm doing. So there's a bunch of family and kids shit, so maybe I should type in obscure vloggers. Obscure vloggers. Obscure vlogs. What the fuck? Obscure vlogs. Obscure. Okay, I'll write in obscure YouTubers. Ooh. Sorry. It's just the weird shit of fucking YouTube. Phoenix Jones. Who the fuck's... who the fuck's Phoenix? The four Phoenix Jones. Nah, let's skip this fucking... I just farted.
Across the world, hundreds of individuals are patrolling the streets of their hometowns.
Oh, it's that superhero guy.
Where they might be of service. Some are looking for crime to document, report, or in rare cases, intervene. Others are simply hoping to inspire their...
Phoenix Jones is the guy actually dressed as a superhero, and preservism. Dolphin. Yeah, so Phoenix Jones is the guy that actually lived, dressed as a superhero, and oh, I remember that. Yeah, this channel. An analyst. God. Oh, okay, yeah. Not a lot. Good content. This channel, occult, but not a lot of videos on it. So, internet, the most bizarre website. So, yeah. I've heard of this guy, Bob Hitmick.
Toward the end of 2012, users across several different message boards reported receiving cryptic text messages from an unknown number. The content of each text differed slightly, but most contained variations of the same bizarre phrase. God entered into my body, like a body my same size, like me floating into you, or you floating into me. Once posts about these mysterious texts surfaced, others began describing similar messages being posted to their social media pages. Not from the same profile, but rather several duplicate profiles, leading many to speculate about rogue AI or bot accounts. From there, investigations into the meaning of this phrase created videos consisting of him repeating an all too familiar phrase.
God entered into my body, like a body my same size, like me floating into you, or you floating into me. God entered into my body, like a body my same size, like me floating into you, or you.
I was thinking about this dude the other day.
God entered into my body, like a body my same size, like me floating into you, or you floating into me.
Digging deeper into Bob's channel, the scope and dedication.
I've heard of that guy, but I was thinking about that guy. It's my self-taught soldier. What the fuck, man?
Teach yourself calculus. But how far could one take this virtual be-it-yourself style of learning? Could one teach themselves how to engage in real warfare in a third world country? Could one learn to perform medical procedures on injured combatants from watching YouTube tutorials? Could one prepare themselves to simply show up to a war and start fighting with no military experience whatsoever?
Why would this guy do that?
Many would vehemently answer no to most, if not all, of these questions. There's at least one individual who would beg to differ. This is the story of Kevin Dawes, the internet's self-taught soldier. Many knew Kevin by his online persona Kara. He became popular on the forums of the satire website Something Awful around 2010. He was a controversial poster who found himself regularly probated and banned for expressing anti-police, anti-government sentiment, along with his insistence that he was being hunted by the CIA. I am being hunted by a national-scale police CIA team for unknown reasons, Kevin posted. They have followed me for years, destroying my life in a very vicious and systematic fashion. Much of what Kevin had to say about police and the CIA was startling, revealing an imagination for violence. You really don't want to know any CIA agents, he wrote. Just remember there are always methods of topping them. What if you took a large bore IV catheter and jammed it into a major vein or artery, and then motorboated it with your mouth until they complied? You don't run a large risk of killing them unless you put about 20 cc's of embolus into their circulatory system. Most members on the Something Awful forums regarded him as a trusted response only invites further provocation. Revolution. He was posting under a different username due to his previous account being banned. In this discussion, he detailed his plans to fly to Libya in order to gather close quarters footage of the conflict. Apparently, he now considered himself a war journalist, and had purchased protective gear as well as a fully stocked medic bag complete with IV lines in preparation for the trip. Although some brave journalists were documenting the Libyan crisis, the members of Something Awful knew Kevin to be mentally unstable, prone to impulsivity, and lapses in judgment. After all, this was the same person who only months before had described making an Iron Man suit and an insanity beam to protect himself from CIA.
I'll go with this one.
An ARG surfaced which didn't appear to market anything, or have any discernible ending. This ambiguity, coupled with its in-depth character development, attention to detail, and immersion into the real world, which so heavily
I guess I
blurred
didn't
the
find
lines between
I don't even know if that's PG.
Huh. The darkest YouTuber. Oh, sorry. Okay, we go to the iceberg theories. Okay, now let's skip on this fucking ad.
Today, we will be traveling. We will
Sky.
begin in the sky. Right before that
Okay.
even begins. YouTube Easter eggs. Fitting since this is a YouTube video and all, but YouTube actually released a ton of Easter eggs on its platform. If you don't know what Easter eggs are, they're basically just fun little things that you could find here on YouTube. Things that may have certain effects thrown at them, things like different fonts, and so on. Some of the all-time favorites have included the Beam Me Up Scotty reference, a rainbow. There's one mode where you can actually play the snake game on a YouTube video. There are a ton of Easter eggs here on YouTube. Or at least there used to be. The only slightly creepy thing about this topic is that they almost have all been taken down. Google, aka YouTube, has removed almost every single Easter egg
that was originally on YouTube. Why they're doing this? We have no idea. Because there's really no reason to get rid of these things. Spam bots. If you've been on YouTube anytime recently, you would have probably come across one of these bots. From a first glance, they're just annoying and not that scary. But in reality, these bots are monsters.
Why?
These are
What the
people
fuck?
that are
What
trying
the
to
fuck?
steal your identity.
Why? That's
They're
just
trying
such a
to hack your
direct
YouTube channel. They're trying to take your
question. Why?
belongings from you. All from YouTube, a website. Wanna Be Friends is probably the most iconic YouTube spam bot comment ever. You would see this comment everywhere. Anywhere you went, you would always find this, especially if it was a new video. Supposedly,
You Wanna Be Friends, I heard that.
Hacked people's accounts. Somehow interacting with this YouTube bot called TrapTown would leave you vulnerable to getting your YouTube channel hacked. If you're anything like me, you don't want your channel to get hacked. Because some people have spent years and portions of their life creating and building these channels. And what if you did all of that just for some YouTube spam bot to steal it? Logan, Pauls, Tom, these are all bots that were on YouTube. They were probably the biggest team of YouTube bots, changing their identity constantly as people like me and Timeworks exposed.
Oh, Flynn.
These people were in a group and they had a Discord where you could actually spy on them and see what was going on behind the scenes. And let's just say, I got a lot of information from their Discord. So much that I had to make an entire video just on these guys. And then we had the crypto bots. With the explosion of Dogecoin, many people were flooding to the YouTube comments looking for advice. But the crypto bots took advantage of that, hoping that you would get in contact with them. They would mislead you into thinking that they were the YouTuber, when in reality, they just want your money and who knows what. I actually went along this entire scam, and yeah, they did try to steal my identity. This is why the YouTube comment section can be pretty scary. Throughout this video, you may find me using code words to avoid YouTube demonetization. So, on that note, saucy bots. I think you guys could kind of get what I'm talking about here, but these were YouTube bots with very revealing profile pictures. These bots are trying to get you to click on a revealing profile picture to get you onto their website, so that they could possibly steal your identity and money. 301 views. It's a video going over why YouTube videos used to freeze at 301 views. The video was basically just going on and on about how this is common and it was YouTube just verifying that your views were real. Where this video gets really odd is that the video itself has almost 10 million likes, but 301 views. The video itself froze at 301 and it's been frozen for a very, very long time. Now this is not normal at all for YouTube videos. They do unfreeze. So why is it that this video is still stuck? The only real way to explain this one is that it must be one of those YouTube Easter eggs that I was talking about before. Exclamation mark, question mark. This is a video with millions of views that you can't search for. And what I mean by this is if you type in those characters into your YouTube bar, you cannot find this video. There's something that can only get recommended to you, yet it has 17 million views. Some people say that YouTube is controlling it, that it is some YouTube experiment, but you can still find it, it's just in a different weird character. Some people think that it is in some Japanese font that makes it impossible for us to search it with American keyboards. And this really ties into the next part, the no-name YouTuber. There's a YouTuber out there, kind of like what the title says, has subscribed to this YouTube channel. Yet, you can't search for him. You have to get suggested his content. It's not stuff that you could just find. After all, he has no name. These are all subs from YouTube recommending his content. And this also makes me wonder, could this just be another YouTube experiment? Before you get too far out on this conspiracy theory, he does have a lot of YouTube polls. And some of these YouTube polls are getting millions of votes. He's taking advantage of the YouTube polls feature, which is actually getting more traction than most videos do now. After all, he does have the most voted on poll. So I guess it's up for you to decide if he's a YouTube experiment or just some normal person. YouTube channel. If you guys don't know what a YouTube advertiser means, it's basically when YouTube advertisers decide that something so horrific has happened on the YouTube website that they want to step away momentarily until YouTube figures something else out. One example would be Logan Paul in the forest. I think you guys know what I mean by that, but yeah, it was bad. And then we also had PewDiePie on the bridge, yell profanity. And this also started an entire YouTube apocalypse where advertisers stopped wanting to show their ads, thus costing the creators on YouTube money, and lost it. Then there's this guy, Matt. He tried to get people to mass spam advertisers to basically create an apocalypse on purpose. Now Matt had his reasons to do this, and he was disgusted with what YouTube was allowing. But this lowered the CPM of many YouTubers. That basically just means it lowered their wages. But if you go a step further, some people would say, could this all just be on purpose to allow YouTube to keep more money in its pocket?
Wow.
Why is she showing herself? This is a bit weird. It seems to be really fast though, the exporting shit. Because last time this happened, I couldn't convert it. So, I'm kind of worried about it. Anyway, I've just run out of smokes. So I'm kind of just talk to the camera while I'm waiting for it. So, in a couple of hours I'll be at a meeting. Starts at 7:30. So, might actually, no, I got away, that's right. Oh. Okay, I'll write some notes down for what's her face. Writing notes down for, what's her face too. Right, camera angles on there. Check dates. Check dates. Awesome. Time off. If needed. So I'm gonna write some notes, throw out my ideas. So chase her up again. You let me know. Potential things like what to say, because I kind of did say I was going to distance myself from her and all that jazz and just look at, I respect you, but I kind of don't want anything to do with you. If she, she wonders, at least one yeah, sort of, you know, just in case she goes, well, you know, what are you doing contacting me, you know, stuff, things I can say, and things, potentials can kind of get pear shape again. A bit of kindness. What else? Hopefully, sure. I feel like a white loss. But see what she says though. It's the 25th of October, so I was telling myself at the end of the month, at the end of the month, at the end of the month. But you know, yeah, if a no, was expecting that, was expecting that. Just to see where she's at, what's happening live, if she reaffirms no, oh. Self-control. That places. Meetings. Were. So, I wonder how long this is going to fucking be. This exporting. So. Oh, fuck it. But she's moved to the country. But, you know, I'm just, sometimes when I'm doing things, that's when I think of things to do and say and to think about. But, oh, she's so pretty. Yeah, really? Posting Madonna's pretentious. But, you know, still exporting. I'm just passing some time. Got no cigarettes either. I'll have to go get some soon. So nervous. But what the fuck? I don't want that. No, you're gonna tell him. I'm tired. Why did I say that, man? But well, that's right. I can just. What am I looking at? Phone followers. What? Trust me, man. This is the downside of being a fucking filmmaker. Downside. Really quiet at the moment. So. I don't know who you are. Oh god, my ex. Oh my god. Why are you still doing this, sweetheart? Oh, it's a hen's night. That's right. I fucking forgot. And I recognize none of her friends. Team Bride. Did I cut? Oh. May as well. Oh, it's nothing. She's, oh god. I'm gonna shame her, but she's massively fame hungry. Oh god, if this isn't done by 6 o'clock, I don't know. So it's 5:45, 5:43. 6 PM I'm giving myself. Hurry the fuck up, you stupid basic bitch. follow.
I'm a crackhead. I'm just trying to by the end of the night long. I'm so bad and my booty so tight when I hit from the back. I'm a crackhead.
Huh. Twinkle, right? I got an Indian friend called Twinkle. Fucking funny. What the fuck?
Something's pulled up. I don't know. James?
Have you seen Candace Owens wanting to liberate Australia? But who the fuck's Stan Courtney and Travis? I'm like, hell nah. Alright, that can charge because I got it away soon. So I'm like, hell no. Oh, now it's fucking frozen. Oh, look at it. Check this shit out. Guys, there's a PayPal link down below. Please donate me some money. Much needed, okay? Much needed. Also, the kitchen's been updated too. Oh, none of else is doing that. What the fuck is going on here? What the fuck? I think it's best if I just leave it alone for now. Oh. This is why you gotta donate me some money, guys. There's a PayPal link down below. Look, see what it did? This better not fuck up that editing thing. Okay, it's still there. Still there, so it's just that one. But I'm still leaving it alone. So, whoa. Okay, the Google Chrome just crashed. Okay. Google Chrome just crashed. I better leave it alone, actually. The thing is, if I leave 2 now, if I leave now, oh, hang on, it's frozen still. That's right. Oh, I gotta maybe wait. Oh, okay, still there. The thing is, the meeting starts at 7:30 in about an hour and a half. If I leave now, it'll be too early. But I'm stuck with no cigarettes, so. But it's enough time to kind of go and come back. So I'm thinking about waiting for at least half an hour more, till about 6:30. Okay, the thing minimized, so maybe I just fuck around my phone for a bit. So I was gonna YouTube Eliminate Australia. Oh, Sarah tried to call. Hang up on me, bitch. Hello, the moment. What? Yeah, that's it. What else can I talk about? So yeah, it'd be too early, but I've got enough time between 2 spaces, but I don't. It's
Jenny, actually. Dad, you okay?
I'm sorry, it's just you look exactly like this old friend of mine. Lambo.
That's my mom.
You really?
Did you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, incredible. What are the odds? So much to meet you.
what?
If
If you want a man to love you, even when you're not easiest to love, the least that you can do is put away your phone and ask him how his day was. I said what I said.
Yeah.
If you want him...
Listen up. Not to let more. You're not 46. Oh, yeah. She was dating a 46-year-old man.
What about your quarantine facility that you announced that will be built, I think, in the middle of next year? Do you still need that? I think regional quarantine facilities are going to be needed into the future. We can't predict what's going to happen, but there may be a country that's declared a red spot or a no-go zone area, and we may need to bring back people from those different countries, and they'll need to be chartered in. It's no different to what we saw, what we have seen during this pandemic. We'll also need it for unvaccinated people. We'll also...
Hey, Sarah. Good, how are you? That's good to hear. What happened? Oh, not much. Busy. How come? Yeah. Oh, okay, yeah. Staff coming in and out, yeah. Good. Yeah, obviously got thrown around for a couple of weeks, but slowly calming down. Yeah, just cause starting a new job, different hours and all that, so. Good, go like it, yeah, so. Yeah, a little bit of emotionally eating, but besides that, it's not that bad. Yeah. Yeah, so...
I need it for people who are international...
What the... Just cut off. Hey, sorry. That was weird. Yeah. Yo, can you hear me? Ugh. That was weird, we got cut off. Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
Weird, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm touching my phone.
Who knows? Yeah.
Anyways, well, look, we should catch up this weekend and do something.
Yes, I'm sure I can probably do Sundays, but yeah. Yeah, cool. No, I can do Wednesday night. I'll see you then, okay? Bye.
Students who are looking at doing labour for our farmers. So I think there's a whole lot of...
Oh.
You right, mate? What yelling makes you anxious, does it? May want to talk about... your feelings.
23 and I'm fucking cooked, eh? My mum doesn't know that I kick ice cubes underneath the fucking fridge. 23 and I'm fucking cooked, eh? My mum...
People leave traces of who they are. You're just not picking up the signs. Nobody...
Hey, Scott, is my mom the only one you've been with?
Yeah, she is. Because all the other ones pretend.
Oh, Mommy, called you ugly.
Oh, shit, no.
This is how my stepdad died. Hey, Scott, is my...
This is the...
What about you, Ninja Disguise?
This?
What the fuck?
What about you, Ninja Disguise?
What the fuck was that?
Blinker light fluid. Blinker fluid. Like light.
What do you know?
Light fluid.
Light fluid for blinkers? Hello? Yes. I need something for a light blinkers fluid, please. The blinker fluid? Yes. I just have to see if I've got some available. Wait a second. Thank you.
Can't find what you're looking for. You don't see one million items available. What is she checking? Look in any think one about article fault.
Has the blinker fluid up? Yes. Hello? Hello? Hello?
So every time I get on this app and I see black fellas enjoying themselves, drinking and partying, there's always comments like this under every video. I had a feat reading that shit. Dyslexic, and because I'm such a just a cheeky prick, I'm gonna start putting up videos of white people doing, if anything, worse. Sooner or later.
Have a good day.
Thank you, you too.
Alright, this is hands down the most emotional baby I've ever seen in my life. His brother and sister just left for school, and this is his honest reaction. He's not just upset, he's upset that he's upset. So what does he do? Slaps himself in the face. This is an outward expression of what he's feeling on the inside. People ask me why I didn't laugh.
That's so cute.
Because I was scared. This is none other than the evil villain's origin story.
That's so cute. I gotta show my mom. So far, it's exported, which is really fast for some reason. Normally for something like that would take a little bit longer than a day, but anyway, so this is the converting to it, so it's see what happens, but anyway, I better find the file for it.
Did he get in the head with the football? And it does look like that. I wish I was doing anything. I woke up with redness, and that's why I don't shave with a razor, because then I will look like a Halloween man. I look like the Joker, but I didn't cut myself with a razor. I just tried to shave my face. And I've been to dermatologists. I've been to so many dermatologists, I've written Yelp reviews about it. And I trust me, I know all the guys are going, oh my god, you wrote a Yelp review. I did. I haven't written many. I wrote a Yelp review for a dermatologist because he kept me waiting in the room for, I believe, over an hour. It was at least an hour, it might have been longer. And when I came out, he was just like chit-chatting about nothing. And I just left, and he was like, oh no, I'll come in right now. And I left and wrote an angry Yelp review. And nothing happened. I'm sure he's still being a dermatologist in studios. Fuck you. But I've been to half you know how there's like a baker's dozen? Could I do like a baker's half dozen? Somewhere between probably 6 and 7 dermatologists.
So anyway, it's good news. So I'll probably do the meeting tonight and then go edit the movie up, edit the thing afterwards. I was gonna say, yeah, edit the vlog, some parts of the vlog afterwards. So
They always give you the stinky red shampoo, and like it works, and it doesn't do anything. None of the medicine does anything. And listen, I understand that.
So just doing this.
Tower, set up in Rafa 7001.
V6 knots, runway 05, clear takeoff.
Information, we are visual to field.
5, 9er, 7.
QH1015, runway 05, left hand, confirm.
Confirm you want to depart, please. Runway 23, clear takeoff, desert wind 240 degrees, 6 knots.
Slot out of 205, climbing 250 to Lunix. No. 673, 7 inbound Marvin. Going to check your frequency, this is Repton or Stillwater Network. Okay. 8, 9. 1,000 or more. Left now. Now tight. Pyramid. 2, 6, 3, 6, 5. QSE order, QNH. Watch out for the large dice of cloud rear number 7.
So I'm outside the meeting and shit. Right about freaking diet and stuff, but I've always been to have something to eat before I fucking go in. I'm gonna blueberries. But you can say blueberries. Apparently they're good for the brain, but these are not good. Oh, they're alright. It's going to turn, but that's good. I ate a banana. I really don't want to help set up. I should, but
Want more from your favourite station? Register now at 2gb.com. Sydney's 2GB 873.
Bulletin, John Barilaro gives evidence at ICAC, students pleased to be back at school, and an NRL player being investigated. It's 7 o'clock. Good evening, I'm Sophie Clark. Former Deputy Premier John Barilaro has told a corruption inquiry different decisions might have been made if Gladys Berejiklian disclosed her relationship with another MP. Clinton Maynard reports.
John Barilaro, like each other witness before ICAC, knew nothing of former Premier Gladys Berejiklian's relationship with Darren Maguire. He says had he known it's possible two projects in Wagga Wagga might not have reached the powerful Expenditure Review Committee and could have been dealt with in another way. He says ministers often declare conflicts even if they just know someone. Mr Barilaro says he would have declared his own relationships. He says ERC considering the upgrade of a shooting facility was unusual because it usually dealt with projects worth hundreds of millions of dollars, but he doesn't believe there's anything more sinister. But no, there's no corruption. In Sydney, Clinton Maynard, 9 News.
500,000 students are getting back into the rhythm of face-to-face learning after 4 months spent completing their work from home. Children from years 2 to 11 have returned to the classroom for their first full day. 11-year-old Chloe was among them.
It was just sort of wake up, very excited, get into the rhythm again and get back to face-to-face learning.
The 25 schools have been closed due to positive COVID cases. Authorities warn snap closures will continue, but should only be for 24-hour periods. The state is edging closer to another vaccination target. 85% of people aged 16 and over are fully vaccinated. 294 new cases have been recorded and another 4 people have died with the illness, taking the death toll from the Delta outbreak to 500. Parents of kindergarten students and preschoolers will be eligible for $100 vouchers to pay for swimming lessons. The first lap program is being expanded to include kindergarten children who missed out on the state government program due to lockdown. Ashfield Aquatic Centre General Manager Drew Brown says it's a smart decision.
Swimming is one of those sports that once you learn the skills, it can save the lives of both the individual and other people. So very worthwhile and very exciting for us as an industry.
The vouchers are available in December through the Service New South Wales app. The NRL will investigate allegations against Roosters captain James Tedesco after claims he made a racial slur against a woman. The Roosters have completed their own ruling. It was a matter of miscommunication. The league's integrity unit is looking into the matter. New resources are being offered to lawyers working with clients who have experienced or are at risk of domestic and family violence.
No. Dude, yes.
Additional obligations, providing tools and steps for each stage of a matter.
Yep, and I'm telling
also
you no.
making news,
Okay?
Sydney's been found to be the hardest.
Wardrobe haul from TK Maxx. Got a linen dress, designer sunnies, leather sandals, and
all these bags.
And something for you too.
Savings on summer fashion at TK Maxx. Big brands, small prices. Styles vary by store.
So I finally got my tattoos. Try to figure a way to write it down, but so I'm in Freshwater at the moment. Yeah, to do a kitchen shift apparently. So I'm not out on the floor. So I got my chef's jacket thingy. So I'm leaving about half an hour. I wish my mate Jordan was down here before, but yeah. With these tattoos, I actually almost fainted. It was probably the first one that I felt fucking lightheaded. But still got the red sort of soreness around it, but and no, I've not thought about any sort of consequences to it, but never there's a difference between being wrong and doing wrong. But oh well. Yeah, so it was the first one. It took maybe a couple of hours or something. I'd be going any day. So yeah, like I said, she quoted the price and it was actually the price. Yeah, 400, so that's what I thought it. Thought she said 6. It's like, nah, fucking 4, man. $200 off, man. Good people. They actually offered me coffee and everything when I was there. But nothing at all. Floors of vanilla. Turning into vase, turning. You had met the devil. But see what happens. So I don't think work's going to be an issue. So I'll probably buy like not so much flannels, but like open jackets and stuff. I can with long shit sleeves. I can kind of take on and off, and roll the sleeves at the same time. So, but you know, life is life, like. And no, I'm not gonna fucking sell any merch. Yeah, but I do work. Do it at the last second. Yeah, so I got about 25 minutes before I actually start work, so turn the radio on probably, so got it done down at DY. Rest. But the redness will probably be going away this time tomorrow, or at least a lot of it. So by the end of the week, the skin will fully heal and all that. But so and yes, I'm out. Just in case if somebody wanted to fucking study that, make it hard on them. But I'll be gone any day. But today, single liner. But so, and this is the cream I help Nappy Rush. It's the cream I help put it on. No, fuck it. Wait till I'm a bit close to the time. So what the fuck? Get my hair dyed. I hope I'm gonna speak to Sarah tonight. Hang out. See what she's doing on this fucking week. Have my hair fucking dyed. I'm gonna leave. I do my shift and go the fuck home. But you know, my hands are sticky too at the moment, just letting you know. Scratches on the fucking car, hey? I don't know if you can see it, the pillow and all that, so I gotta fucking get rid of it. So, I won't be editing it anytime soon, but I should on Thursday night, like, just fucking edit the shit out of this thing. But right. This is what happens, man. It's passing time to work. I don't want to work in the kitchen. Yeah. Trust me. I like being a waiter in coffee shops. Restaurants, kitchen. Cafes, waiter. Why can't life work out the way that I want it without fucking effort, bro? So like I said, I must see Sarah tonight at a meeting, but talk about when I get my hair dyed. My hair's actually really dry at the moment, so I gotta clean it and wash it tonight. This afternoon. But right. Whew. Right. How long is it now? 1:45. So really gotta heal. That's fat Pat. That's fat Pat. That's fat Pat. My tattoos protect me from magic, so Yeah, so actually towards the middle part, it fucking hurts. The really fatty areas weren't that bad, but towards the wrist, lows fucking hurt. That fucking hurt a lot, but oh, the car disappeared. But like I said, this is the first one that first set of tattoos that I got that I felt actually lightheaded. So it's maybe next time to get smaller ones. Right. Pictures. I told, like, after my stomach tattoos, I told them, I said no more writing, but that's also right. I guess, like, it's not hard to do for tattoo artists, but you know what I mean. It's not an actual. But, yeah, I'm still marking, so. But because like I said, the most responsible thing for me to do is grow into a better person, so another pair here. So, and guys, here's still check. Vlogs, documentaries too. It's, I guess, having any sort of camera can be considered filmmaking, but God, if I ever turn into one of those pretentious YouTubers, it's track me down and fucking punch me in the face. No. Hope I'm losing weight, man. I've gone back on the cappuccinos though, but no fap as well. It's their day in, so I looked at porn and fucking I've got to talk about the no fap journey, but well, and I'm so wrapped up in creating shit too. But, for them. I like it, man. I like it. I'll be shaving today too, guys, so, you know. Also, another thing, talking about that girl that I kind of been mentioning too, just fucking, I wouldn't say relapsed, but like last night I was just, I don't know, man, it's like I went back to day one of the crush, but I'm suspecting she's probably seen some other bloke, but that. Yeah. Another van. Somebody else has just pulled up. Yeah, and another person, so it's two people. Oh, you can't see the van, how weird's that? But anyway guys, we're ready to go to work.